former Arizona Senator and combat fighter pilot Martha McSally. Martha, give us a glimpse into what this pilot must have been going through all alone, behind enemy lines, and possibly injured.
Well, I can't imagine just from our training, but I can't imagine, having not been in that in combat. When I heard the news, like all of us, we've been through this training. We learn how to survive, evade, resist, and escape. But it seems reports are saying he was injured. So right away, you're being hunted. So you need to get away from anything that shows the debris of your ejection seat or the parachute. And you've got to be able to, under concealment, get yourself to safety, assuming you're being hunted down, so you don't want to be leaving any tracks. You've got to figure out how to start communicating so that your location is understood by the friendlies who are trying to find you so that they can come rescue you. So, God bless everyone involved in this mission, to include the weapons system operator. We call him Wizzos. He's the backseater who was rescued in this very daring and amazing successful mission.
You've been involved in running search and rescue operations like this. Take us inside the war room and the decisions being made there.
Yeah, so it's chaos. The fog of war is going on, and so you get these initial reports that there's a downed aircraft. And keep in mind, this can happen. It's reports it's from a heat-seeking missile, perhaps, so we don't get any indication in the cockpit. So we get the reports are down. We need to confirm that, and then it's about locating first. The most important thing is locate with the right information. Where is the pilot and the Wizzo? Oftentimes there's conflicting information that's coming in, and the enemy also is, putting misinformation. And then we quickly scramble assets with the A-10 being in the theater, which is amazing. Get them overhead to be able to identify and confirm the location. And then we need to protect that pilot or that Wizzo, make sure that if there's any enemy forces coming to them, that we're taking them out and we're protecting a perimeter. And then you're starting to coordinate, how are we going to go get them? What sort of assets do we have available? How are we going to do that? What does it look like? What are the threats, day, night, ground, air, and getting recommendations up the chain of command to the president as needed. And you're putting more people into harm's way. So then you're getting that go, and then the execution happens, which in this case happened fairly quickly, although it felt like an eternity with everything going on and him being hunted. But they were able to go in and get everybody out alive, which it's an Easter miracle, but it's not just based on faith. It's based on the covenant that we have when attack pilots go into harm's way, that we are going to go get them. We leave no one behind. That trust, that covenant, that discipline, that training, that's what brought this all together successfully.
Martha, I have about 30 seconds. I understand the A-10 was part of this mission. I know you are familiar with that aircraft. Your thoughts on the Warthog being phased out?
Well, it shouldn't be phased down. I stopped that from happening working with Senator McCain when I was in office. I hope they'll stop it now. We are responsible to be overhead in a rescue and run that whole rescue operation. In fact, reports are showing that one A-10 that was hit was coordinating that. You're the one who's bringing all the assets in. You're protecting and taking out the threats. You're talking to the survivor on the ground. You're reassuring them, making sure that everything happens the way it's supposed to. That's another unique mission of the A-10, and that's one reason why we shouldn't be phasing it out. And I hope this just reminds everybody how important it is.
Martha McSally.
God bless America, and congratulations to everybody who is involved in this mission, from the weapons system operator all the way up. I mean, we should be proud of the American men and women who are part of this operation. Very complex, very dangerous, and they pulled it off.
And we thank you for your time tonight, Martha.